from the Yoruba side of the industry, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for my colleague this evening, the one and only Saidi Balogun.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not here alone. We have a lot of our colleagues here who have contributed, yes, into this entertainment industry. And once they come out, they tell you, we know the way, we know the light, we know somebody who can lead us to the path of success. And I'm going to mention me and my colleague here, Benedict Johnson. We're going to pick the name one after the other and tell the whole world, those who have laid their years, and say, we are ready to tell you the man. Benedict.
Ladies and gentlemen,
let's go.
This evening promises, like I said, to be very, very hot. There is a lot of entertainers in the house. We have a lot of musicians backstage waiting to entertain you. And we also have a lot of actors in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one of the kids on the block. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Dave Ogbeni.
Dave Ogbeni. Can you put your hands together for
Put your hands together for Dave Ogbeni.
Dave Ogbeni. And again, after Dave,
ladies and gentlemen, we have another veteran actress in the house, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know this lady, you don't know Nollywood. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one and only Steph Nora.
As again, we have Steph Nora in the house, waving hand. We have one of my father in the entertainment industry. The man who has crossed over. He caught over everywhere. He has been into the industry more than 60 years. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll say you should put your hands together for Babajide
Kosoko. Ladies and gentlemen, when you come to Abuja, there is a mayor that owns Abuja when it comes to a superstar in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for Ambassador Mercy Salma.
Mercy Salma, welcome. As we are mentioning Mercy Salma, we have another woman again who has done her best to make the entertainment industry glooming. Put your hands together for Foluke Daramola.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to make some noise as I bring on stage one of those who started the industry, ladies and gentlemen.
Baba.
Far back. If you know when Nollywood was yet to start, this man was already there. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the one and only Tony Akposhiri.
As you are greeting Tony Akposhiri, and I will not forget this man who has contributed so much. During the campaign, he gave his all in all. He could not travel to his state. We have to give him two special, total, all-round applause. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Uncle Zach Ochi.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we must tell you that tonight the backstage is loaded. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you don't know, we have some great musicians in the house. Also, we have the one and only Conga. Let's see about our baby Conga is backstage, ladies and gentlemen.
Before we go to the backstage, we have another actor here. His name, he has done so well for the Nollywood industry. I call him White with Man, Lion with White Bear. Put your hands together for Joseph Daniels. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have another man here too. He's a special guy. I will call him Oloma Donato.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we also have in the house this evening Jerry Okpa.
Put your hands together for Zuri Okpa. As we are greeting Zuri Okpa, we have a one. I don't know if they've mentioned your name before, but I will still talk about it. We have Ricky Nwafo.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there is another superstar in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, we have right here, all the way from Asaba, ladies and gentlemen, we have Oni Michaels.
And again, we have a wonderful woman. People call her fighter. I call her the road to politics in entertainment. Put your hands together for Ajia Rahama. Again, as we are calling Rahama, we have a queen of APC. Ajia. Queen Saidat. All right, Benedict, let's make it snappy. Let's go.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to bring to your notice that this evening you will be entertained by the one and only musician that has ever made so much impact both in the northern part of Nigeria and the world over. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the best musicians to have ever been exported from the northern part of the country. Ladies and gentlemen, he is in the backstage. The one, I call him the big masquerade. The one and only Ra.
Again, we have my sister backstage there. We have her. She has sung a lot. Yeah. Put your hands together for See Me. She's at the backstage there.
All right. We also have another actor in the house, ladies and gentlemen. We have Israel Newman. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, right now, we have the APC queen, ladies and gentlemen, in the house. We have Princess Saidat in the house, ladies and gentlemen. This is the APC queen. She travels everywhere to support Baba. Thank you very much for coming this evening.
And again, we have another lady here before we wrap it up. We call her the lady with a golden voice. She can sing so well, you marvel at her voice. Ladies and gentlemen, can you put your hands together for Onye Ade Benedict Johnson? Let's make it. Ladies and gentlemen, I've said it before. Tenny, she's going to give us. Tenny, that wonderful singer. Tenny, marvelous singer. She is energetic, she is strong, and she controls the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Call her one of the kings of the hip-hop. Put your hands together for Tenny. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Okay, right now, I want to hand over the microphone to my brother, my friend, my colleague. Ladies and gentlemen, for now, we will come back to entertain you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. We'll come back to the MC's deck now. Thank you, Nollywood actors who appreciate you. Right Honorable Ndudi Elumelu is in the house, immediate past minority leader of the Night Assembly. Right Honorable Ndudi Elumelu, we welcome you.
Please. It is time to start taking some entertainment. We want the cultural troops to start getting set. We'll take some introductions and we'll start bringing them on stage. The FCT cultural troupe, we need you to get set. Also, there's those state cultural troupe, please get set. And the musicians backstage, please get set. Thank you.
Shaila, thank you so much. I recognize those on the entourage of the former Deputy President of the Senate, Senator Ovie Omo Agege, GCON. We have with us Dr. Odafe Wilson Omene, Member Media and Publicity Committee. Recognize Honorable Godwin Anawe, Honorable Mabiaku Toyo, Honorable Chuks Erire, Honorable Moses Anawe, Honorable Akpofure Umokoro, all of them from Delta State, and they are here with the former Deputy President of the Senate, Senator Omo Agege. I recognize your presence, distinguished Senator Sunday Karimi, Chairman Senate Committee on Senate Services. Comrade Dan Onje would like to recognize your presence. Also recognize distinguished Senator Professor Anthony Ani. Your Excellency Senator Sani Abubakar Danladi, former Deputy Governor of Taraba State. Honorable John Kizito Bonzena, Speaker Taraba House of Assembly. And Senator Bashir Marafa Abba, distinguished senator of the Federal Republic. We welcome all of you to this national convention.
Let me just mention that we have the Honorable Minister of Police Affairs. The Honorable Minister of Police Affairs, I'd like to recognize and welcome Senator Dr. Ibrahim Gaidam, who especially welcome you. He's here with his very wonderful friend, former Minister of Power, Abubakar Liu. Welcome the both of you, Honorable Ministers. Thank you for coming.
And just as we get ready to hit the entertainment, entertainment segment, let me very quickly announce that Jack Richtain has brought in all the caps that I'm putting on right now. This one, he has brought over 50,000 of them and is going to be giving out free of charge and T-shirts to all delegates. Jack Richtain, the business mogul in the oil and gas sector, we appreciate you. Thank you very much. To the entertainment. FCT Cultural Troupe, if you're ready. FCT Cultural Troupe, if you are ready.
We are ready if you are ready. Let me quickly acknowledge, while we are waiting for them, the cultural troupe, let me quickly acknowledge the presence of Honorable Daniel Erumusele, aka Mr. Piccolo. He is the Chief Protocol Edo State House, and right here is present. And I acknowledge the Chief Protocol from Delta State, Honorable Onorode, we call him Onos, is right here seated. And we also have the presence of the SSG Edo State, Honorable Musa Ikilo is right here, one handsome man you cannot do away with. While we are waiting for the cultural troupe to get ready, my name is Maleke Idowu Moen. Thank you for coming.
Jack Rich Tain, the business mogul in the oil.
Namdi, Ayeke will specially welcome you, Barrister Namdi. Thank you for coming. Secretary to the Government of Imo State, welcome Chief Cosmos Iwu. Thank you very much for coming. We appreciate you very specially. And of course, in that same Imo State, we'll have in our midst the very special, distinguished Senator Ifeanyi Ararume will specially welcome you, Senator. Thank you for coming. Daddy. Noah.
A former Deputy Governor of Cross River State, Professor Ivara Ejomot Esu, we see you. A former Minister Humanitarian Affairs, Dr. Betta Edu, we see you. Thank you so much for being part of the celebration.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, getting ready to introduce this wonderful set of cultural troupe. And while we are about to introduce them, I want to introduce to you Chief Richard Elama. He's right here seated. Thank you for coming. Ambassador Abbas Brimo, the Nigeria ambassador. Hungary is right here seated. Thank you.
Just as the cultural troupe are warming up to come up, let me tender unreserved apologies to the former leader of the Senate. It escapes my memory, Senator Victor Ndomaegba, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, CON. We welcome you, we appreciate you, and we also appreciate the presence of all our distinguished guests that have come from various zones of the country to converge in Abuja for this important event. Distinguished Senator Ifeanyi Ararume, Dr. Edward Ihejurika, Barrister Obi South, Professor Chinedu Ochinawata. We welcome you, Deputy National Chairman, North, Honorable Ali Bukar, Deputy National Chairman, South, Dr. Ima Eneoku, National Vice Chairman, Southeast, Dr. Ijeoma Arodiagbo, National Vice Chairman, South-South, Honorable Victor Giadom, National Organizing Secretary, His Excellency Suleiman Argungu, Deputy National Secretary, Professor Abdul Karim Kana, National Auditor, Senator Abubakar Maikefi, National Legal Advisor, APC, Barrister Murtala Kankia, National Woman Leader, Dr. Mary Alile, National Leader with Disability, Honorable Tolu Bankole, National Youth Leader, Honorable Dayo Israel, National Treasurer, Chief Matthew Uguru, Deputy Publicity Secretary, Honorable Duro Meseko, Deputy Financial Secretary, Honorable Hamma Adama Kumo, Deputy Woman Leader, Honorable Zainab Ibrahim, and National Welfare Secretary, Honorable Donatus Nwankpa, Deputy Organizing Secretary, Honorable Chidi Duru, National Vice Chairman Southwest, Honorable Chief D.I. Kakemeke, National Vice Chairman Northwest, Honorable Garibadati, National Vice Chairman Northeast, Honorable Comrade Mustafa Saliu, and of course, the National Vice Chairman North Central, Honorable Mwazu Bawa Rejao. We'd like to welcome all of you members of the All Progressives National Working Committee. Welcome. Time for entertainment. Ogun State Cultural Troupe, if you're ready.
Ogun State Cultural Group, this is your time. Take it right away. Thank you very much, Ogun State Cultural Troupe. Fantastic presentation. Right about now, let us welcome Edo State Cultural Troupe. And while they are getting set for their performance, let me recognize Dr. Jamila Bio Ibrahim, former Minister of Youth Development, my younger sister, and member of the Medical Committee of the Apc National Convention. May I also recognize very quickly Professor ACB Abazwere, former Chief of Staff to Abia State Governor and the Professor of Law, as well as High Chief Uche Obasa, DG Trump, AK, a Southeast representative in the National Population Commission. Right Honorable Martins Azubike, a former Speaker, Abia State House of Assembly, pardon me. Abia State has come to this city with a great number of delegates, very quality delegates, of course, because of the active leadership of Right Honorable Benjamin Okeze Kalu and other leaders of the state, Right Honorable Nkiru Konye-Ijeocha. We have our distinguished Senator, Oji Uzo Kalu, right here present. Abia State delegates, too numerous to mention. We also have the representative of the state in the Niger Delta Development Commission, Honorable Chief Dimba Eruba, right here. We also have in our midst Honorable Deaconess Ada Mbaiwe, right here with us, and the woman leader of that state, the chairman of that state, and former minority leader of the State House of Assembly, Honorable Chijoke Chukwu, Right Honorable Stanley Ohajiruka, the current Exchequer of the Southeast Development Commission, the Executive Director, Admin and Finance, representative of the state in the Southeast Development Commission. We are still waiting for Edo State Cultural Troupe. If you're on stage, let us know so you can do your thing. We also have right here in our midst, Dr. Chief Mrs. Marlene Okaha. Many distinguished delegates from across the country. Dame Pauline Talon is in our midst. We have to give this time to Edo State Cultural Troupe. We hear they are ready to give us a brilliant performance. Edo State, this is your time.
While Edo State gets set, I would like to recognize Nigeria's permanent representative in the UN, Senator Jimo Ibrahim.
Rounding up. you very much. You have 30 seconds more. Please.
All right.
Okay.
Why? We want to say thank you, the cultural troupe from Edo State. Thank you for coming. And I want to acknowledge the presence of the former Deputy Governor of Edo State, Honorable Pius Odobu, is right here, and Senator Matthew Oroide, former senator representing the good people of Edo South. Thank you for coming. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the presence of Olorogun Inan Niboro, the former presidential spokesman and former MD of NANS. It's right here. Thank you for coming. We have the presence of Senator Ahmed Malam Maduri, Jigawa Northwest. It's right here as the Chairman, Senate Committee on Police Affairs. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the Coordinating Minister of Health and Social Welfare, Professor Mohammed Ali, is right here seated. And also the Honorable Minister, Honorable Festus Kiyamo, is the Honorable Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, is right here seated. We want to say thank you for coming and God bless.
Permit me then to please, Your Excellencies, join me in welcoming the man, the number 3 citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the man, very uncommon, presiding officer of the Senate and chairman of the National Assembly, the man who also left Akwa Ibom State better than he met it as governor and came to becoming the first time as a senator and emerged Senate Minority Leader and eventually became the chairman and minister of Niger Delta Affairs. And later today, as we speak, he is the uncommon president of the Senate and chairman of the National Assembly. A man, God-fearing, a man, God's will. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me as I welcome to this arena the number 3 citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Chairman, Subcommittee on Programs of this convention, His Excellency, Most Distinguished Senator Dr. Godswill Obot Akpabio, GCON. Your Excellency, you're most welcome, sir. Whilst to recognize your presence, I recognize the presence of Distinguished Senator Eten Williams Jonah and Distinguished Senator Asuko Ekpeyong, respectively. We also want to recognize very quickly, I had done these recognitions before, but just for want of time, I'll quickly rush through this. Please kindly bear with us. We recognize Distinguished Senator Ede Dafinone, Distinguished Senator Joel Onoakbo, Distinguished Senator, or rather Right Honorable Victor Nwokolo, Nicholas Honorable Motu, Honorable Thomas Erio Tomi, Honorable Ndudi Elumelu, former minority leader. We've done all these recognitions. Chief Festus Kayamo has just been recognized. Chief Solomon Ayemba, APC Chairman, Delta State. Right Honorable M. Motimi is also here. And well, we have so many of these distinguished ladies and gentlemen. And of course, the Honorable Secretary, Benue State Government is also here. Barrister Dickness Serumun Abe Deborah. We welcome you. Honorable Amuna Kadi, Executive Director, BOA, we welcome you. Thank you very much for coming.
Let me just welcome the Honorable Minister of Power, Honorable Adebayo Adelabu, especially welcome you. Thank you very much. His Excellency, Distinguished Senator Ibikunle Amisu, immediate past Governor of Ogun State, you are also welcome.
While at it, we have some powerful delegates from Benue State. We call them the Benue Elders. Chief Barnabas Gemade.
Youth Mobilizer, Honorable Mabiokun Toye will especially welcome you. Honorable Michael Dide will especially welcome you, aka Jele. We welcome you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's about time we got some feel from the entertainment world.
We also have some powerful delegates from Oyo State, Dr. Olamide Junaide, Dr. Titi Lokwe, Badamosi. I'm sure that's the special advisor to the president on youth development. We have Senator Brimo Yusuf, Senator Jose Abola, Engineer Wale Adeoye, some powerful delegates from Oyo State. We will keep receiving delegate lists as they come and we announce them.
Ayo, thank you very much. Please, entertainment is taken backstage at the moment, and we're going to just quickly run through the list of some of the very laudable programs of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR. And we're going to be getting testimonies from some of these beneficiaries. Time will not permit us to be able to invite as many as would have wanted to come here and speak, but we have time enough to take just 5 interventions at this juncture. And I'd like to please invite the 5 of them to come up to the VIP stage very quickly. As they come out, please pay attention to your names. Madam Chingwe Ezenwa. Madam Chingwe Ezenwa, Your Excellencies, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, is a 75-year-old woman who benefited immensely, a market woman in the southeast geopolitical zone of this country, who benefited immensely from the renewed hope programs of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. In the light of that, as I invite them, they should please come up to the stage very quickly. Madam Chingwe Ezenwa. Next is Rashida Mohammed. Rashida Mohammed is one of the beneficiaries of one of the programs of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the NEL Fund program. Next will be Hajara. Hajara is a market woman who sells in the local market in Yobe State. She is also a beneficiary of the Renewed Hope Agenda program of Mr. President. Next is Valentine Okoli. Hajara Kazir, please, as I call your names, please make your way to the stage. Madam Chingwe Ezenwa, please come to the stage. Please allow these persons that we're inviting to please come over to the VIP stage. The next is Rashida Mohammed, Hajara Kazir, Valentine Okoli. Valentine Okoli is one of the greatest beneficiaries of the Smedans program. And last but not the least for this segment of Peoples to Speak will be Yasmin Abdullahi. Yasmin Abdullahi will be speaking on behalf of the youth of this country. Can we have these persons come up to the stage very quickly, please? Time is of the essence. Madam Chingwe Ezenwa, Rashidat Mohammed, Hajara Kazir, Valentine Okoli, and Yasmin Abdullahi. Can we have the 5 of you quickly? Yes, they are coming to your stage. I think one of them is up there already, but we want for them to speak, and very quickly, they've been allotted 2 minutes each. with which to disclose to this wonderful audience and those of them watching from home and those watching from the diaspora about how the Hope Renewed Agenda program and programs of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has helped them and has moved them from near poverty to become self-employed and creators of wealth. If Madam Chingwe Ezengwa is ready, Rashidat Mohammed, Hajara Kazir, Valentine Okoli, and Yasmin Abdullahi. Can we have the 5 of you now, quickly? Is Madam Chingwe ready yet? The drumming from state pavilions can please be put on hold for now, because we are all one, under one God, one vision, and one mission. That's APC. Can we please have one house? Drumming from the state pavilions can please be put on hold for the time being. Madam Chingwe Ezengwa, if you're ready, please.
Your Excellencies, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, Bola Ahmed Tinubu GCFR, distinguished party leaders, and esteemed guests. My name is Mrs. Chinwe Ezengwa, the CEO and founder of Leluk House of Bags, an indigenous manufacturing company in Nigeria. I stand here today as a beneficiary of the reforms undertaken by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the Renewed Hope Agenda. Before the reforms, many businesses like mine struggled with limited opportunities and growth constraints. However, the introduction of the Nigeria First policy has been a game changer for my business. This, to me, is a clear demonstration of the courage and determination of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, especially in expanding procurement access for made-in-Nigeria products. By prioritizing made-in-Nigeria products, the policy has significantly reduced reliance in imports, conserve foreign exchange, and strengthen local industries. I am currently fulfilling an order for over 14,000 bags. Thanks to this policy, which in previous times would have gone to China. We have also witnessed improved stability in the Naira, which has brought greater predictability to our operations and planning. As a result, we have been able to empower and train over 2,000 women, youths, and persons with disability. Out of poverty, we have lifted a lot of them and equipped them with sustainable livelihoods. Through strategic support and collaboration with the Nigerian Export Promotion Council, we have been able to export skill acquisition center, enabling more women, youth, and people with disability to participate in export trade and continue to contribute to national growth. Importantly, these efforts align with the opportunities presented by AFTA, African Continental Free Trade Area, position Nigerian businesses, especially women-led businesses, to access broader African markets and compete globally. Mr. President, your policies have not only strengthened local production, but have positioned Nigerian products on the global stage. Today, Made in Nigeria is gaining the recognition it deserves. We sincerely thank you for your commitment to empowering businesses,
creating opportunities, and driving economic growth. You have renewed my hope in the Nigerian state and the Nigerian enterprise. Thank you, Mr. President.
Your Excellencies, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, that was Madam Ezengwa with her own testimony about the great achievements she has achieved as an individual and a family from President Tinubu's government. Please, a round of applause for her as we invite our next speaker, Rashidat Mohammed. Rashidat, if you're ready. Rashidat Mohammed, you have the floor for the next 3 minutes. She's a beneficiary of NEL Fund.
Your Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, party leaders, distinguished delegates, special guests, ladies and gentlemen, good day. My name is Rashidat Mohammed Nasser from Gombe State, a proud alumna of Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, where I studied political science. Today, I stand before you, not just as an individual, but as a voice for millions of Nigerian students whose hopes are being renewed through the student loan scheme, NEL Fund. Under the renewed hope agenda of the President, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR. Your Excellency, before this intervention, many of us lived with fear. Fear of dropping out of schools, fear that our dreams may never come true. Sometimes education felt like a burden too heavy to carry. But today, our hopes are indeed renewed. Through NEL Fund, millions of Nigerian students have applied and received financial support to pay school fees and gotten upkeep. This support is not just financial, it is life-changing. It has reduced the burden on families, helped students stay in school, and given us the courage to dream again. I was once among those who doubted the reality of the scheme, but today I stand here as a living proof that this initiative is real, impactful, and transforming. Behind over 1.1 million youths, students, across more than 270 institutions in Nigeria, there is now a story. A student who did not drop out from school, a dream that did not die, and a future that is still alive. On behalf of millions of those students today that have benefited immensely from NEL Fund, I express our immense gratitude to the President, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Your leadership has rekindled hope in our hearts and has given us a passion and a reason to believe in Nigeria again. You have not just supported education, you have secured a brighter future for millions of Nigerian students. Thank you, and thank APC. May you continue to lead Nigeria to greater heights.
Thank you very much. The words of Rashidat Mohammed, and she's also spoken on behalf of all the youths of this country who are still benefiting from the very laudable programs of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you so very much. Let me then yield the floor to Hajara Kazir. Hajara Kazir, Your Excellencies, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, is a woman who sells in the local market way back in Yobe State, but has benefited from the renewed hope programs of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Hajara, you have the floor for the next 3 minutes.
Your Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, party leaders, delegates to the National Convention, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hajara Musa Kazir, an indigene of Yobe State. I am a young entrepreneur based in Kano State. I began my entrepreneurial journey with a little capital, but with a strong determination to succeed no matter what. The Renew Hope initiative, under the Renew Hope agenda of the President, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has transformed my life and business so significantly. I am a proud beneficiary of the grants offered by the Renew Hope initiative. Through the financial support I received, I was able to establish my own small-scale thrift business where I sell baby gowns, skirts, blouses, and trousers. This opportunity has not only improved my financial stability, but it has also boosted my confidence as a young entrepreneur. More importantly, I have been able to impact other women positively who now operate on their own business and earn a living. You can see clearly the impact of this initiative goes beyond me. It has created job opportunities and has empowered marginalized women in my community to become productive and self-reliant. I am truly grateful for this opportunity, and I encourage continued support for the initiative like this, because when you empower a woman, you empower a nation. Thank you.
Thank you, and thank you very much indeed. Rashidat Mohammed from Yobe State, and one of the, I beg your pardon, Hajara, one of the beneficiaries of the Renewed Hope Agenda programs of the President and his very lovely wife. We thank you so much. But let me at this point, Your Excellencies, very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, invite the next speaker, Valentine Okoli. He hails from the Southeast, but he's one of the beneficiaries of the programs of the President through SMEDAN. So can we have you talk to us for the next 5 minutes, please? 3 minutes, I beg your pardon. 3 minutes, please.
My name is Valentine Tindibu. My name is Okoli Valentine. Yes, I think it is right for me to adopt that name, Okoli Valentine Tindibu, because it is through the purposeful, direct, no, our president is amazing. A round of applause for our president, please. Before now, these products I'm holding in my hands were only bought by my family and friends. They will just have pity on me and they buy it. What I'm having in my hand is batch noodles, instant abacha for all Nigerians, another product. But here's the thing. When I got into SMEDAN in this administration, they have given us access to markets. They have given us a more relaxed supply chain. Before now, in a year, we make like 500,000 naira. But at least now, I'm a millionaire. We make at least 10 million naira a month. A year, sorry, please. A month, by God's grace. Now, finally, I would like to demonstrate a little bit of what we've learned from SMEDAN under this administration, which is the fact that we're taught how to sell our markets. I'm from the Southeast, and abacha is one of our major foods. So I would like to market this to everybody right here. The batch noodles instant abacha. If you take this product, you'll be having new ideas on how to move. Thank you all very much. And God bless President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. God bless you.
God bless you too, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And may your business and businesses continue to soar like the eagle. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We have with us the governor of Adamawa State, Right Honorable Amadu Umaru Finteri. Would like to welcome you to this arena. Your Excellency, the President of the Senate, Your Excellency, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Your Excellencies, governors of the various states that are here. I'm also told that the leader of the Senate, distinguished Senator Dr. Michael Okpeyemi Bamidele, is also in the state box. I'd like to welcome you. As we move on to the very last testimony we're going to be taking for this segment, I'd like to invite Yasmin Abdullahi. Yasmin Abdullahi and Daniel, both of them are youths of this country that have benefited immensely from the programs. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Lagos State. You're most welcome, sir. The Governor of Lagos State, Babajide Sanwo-Olu, Your Excellency, you're welcome, sir. Let me, at this point, quickly invite Yasmin Abdullahi to please take the stage. On behalf of the youths of this country, in their very many numbers, Yasmin, you have the floor. And Daniel, if Daniel is anywhere close by, would like that you join Yasmin very quickly so you can lend your voice to speaking on behalf of the youths of this country.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. The uncommon president of the Senate, the erudite, calm, yet calculative Speaker of the House of Representatives, distinguished leaders of our great party, esteemed delegates, my fellow Nigerians. I stand before you today not merely as a representative of the youth of this great party. I stand as a living reflection of a generation that chooses to believe in Nigeria. Even in its most challenging seasons, a generation that has refused to give up, a generation that continues to rise against all odds. We come from different places, different backgrounds, different experiences. But what unites us is simple. We all want a Nigeria that works. And today, right here at the convention, that hope finds its direction in leadership. In the leadership of one man, we have witnessed courage when it was difficult, clarity when it was necessary, and conviction when it mattered most. His Excellency, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has shown this nation, and indeed this generation, that leadership is not a privilege of waiting for a perfect moment. It is the responsibility of stepping forward, making tough decisions, carrying the weight of a nation with strength and purpose. Mr. President has reminded us that reform is never comfortable, but it is always necessary. And because of that, young Nigerians are no longer simply watching from the sidelines. We are aligning. We are aligning with a vision of a stronger economy. We are aligning with a vision of a more inclusive nation. We are aligning with a future that rewards hard work, innovation, and resilience. We are aligning with this vision. We are aligning with this leadership. We are aligning with this Nigeria. Across our cities and villages, young Nigerians are not idle. We are building, we are creating, we are working, we are striving, and the narrative is changing. Leadership is giving that change its direction. We are not here asking for shortcuts. We are here asking for opportunities. Give us the opportunity, and we will not disappoint this nation. Our great party, the All Progressives Congress, is demonstrating through deliberate policy, expanding access, increasing youth inclusion in governance, and economic participation, that young people are not merely the leaders of tomorrow, we are the contributors of today. We are seeing doors open, we are seeing voices included, we are seeing capacity being built, and that matters. Because when young people are empowered, they do not become a burden on the system. They become its builders, drivers of stability, architects of growth, protectors of progress. I also wish to acknowledge the growing energy and mobilization of young people across the country. and energy reflected in the work being done by the young Nigerians. This moment matters because when people are organized, they are no longer just participants in the democratic process. They become a decisive force for stability, a decisive force in progress, and a decisive force in continuity. To the All Progressive Congress, this is our moment to lead, not just with structure, but with spirit. Not just with power, but with purpose. The strength of this party has never rested in its hierarchy alone. It has always rested in its capacity to carry people along, to inspire genuine belief, to evolve boldly with time, and that is precisely where the youth come in. We are not a statistic to be quoted. We are not a footnote to be acknowledged and set aside. We are the bridge, the living, breathing bridge between where Nigeria has been and where it is destined to go. We understand what is at stake. We understand that the future is not something we inherit, but something we build. So today, let this convention send a message, not just across Nigeria, but across the world. This party is united. This leadership is focused. This nation, the Federal Republic of Nigeria, against all predictions of critics, is moving forward. Thank you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Thank you, and thank you very much indeed. Indeed, let that message resonate in the corners of the earth that this party is indeed focused. Thank you. I'm told that Daniel is around. Whilst Daniel is getting ready, I need to inform Dr. Olamide Adetoro to please be on standby to be able to speak on behalf of the women folk. But that will be after Daniel. Daniel, can you quickly take the stage and give us your testimony in just 2 minutes? Please keep protocols as much as possible. Thank you.
Daniel, they said to stand with you. Huh? They said to stand with you.
Okay. If you love this party, shout APC. If you love President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, shout APC. If you know that this party is on its way to a landslide victory in 2027, I want you to shout aloud APC. Mr. President, the Commander of the Armed Forces, the uncommon leader of this party, the Vice President Kashim Shettima, the President of the Senate, the Speaker of the House, the leader of the party, I stand before you today as a young and proud member of the All Progressives Congress and as a living testament that the future of Nigeria is already here. That future is a young one. Mr. President, the youth of Nigeria have one clear message for you today, and that message is thank you. Under the Renewed Hope agenda, you did not just talk about us, you invested in us like never before. You placed Nigerian youths at the center of national development, and the results are speaking loud and clear. Today, over 1 million young Nigerians have received support through the NEL Fund. Now families that once lost hope in our educational system can now dream again. That is not just policy, Mr. President. That is pure transformation. Mr. President, you went even further. You launched the Nigerian Youth Academy with bold promise: 1 youth and 2 skills. Through the NYA startup, young Nigerians are getting seed funding and support to turn their businesses into real ideas and converting them into dreams. Through the NYA GIGS, pioneered by my brother, the Honorable Minister for Youth and Development, thousands of our brothers and sisters are now earning income locally and globally on a digital platform built specifically for them. And with the free MTT program powered by the NITDA, millions of young Nigerians are being trained in digital and technical skills so that no longer are we going to think about pure survival for the future. Now we own that future. This is not ordinary governance. This is a personal commitment from Mr. President. We, the youth of Nigeria, are grateful beyond words. Grateful for the loans that opened classrooms, the skills that opened opportunities, the grants that opened businesses, and the vision that opened our eyes. Mr. President, we are not just grateful, we are fired up, we are ready. You have our backs, and Mr. President, be assured we have yours too. Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you.
Thank you very much. At this point, we're paving way for the receiving arm is the #1 citizen of Nigeria. But just before then, very quickly, Dr. Olamide Adetoro will be speaking on behalf of the women folk in the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And you have 2 minutes. Very quickly, please, let's do this. Madam Adetoro.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration, the social welfare approach to being treated as a strategic economic investment. The administration intensified its focus on digital inclusion, financial access, and grassroots mobilization. Under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration, there has been a lot of women-friendly policies, like the Nigeria for Women Scale-Up Program, a crown jewel of this administration, which was launched in February 2026, an initiative co-financed by the World Bank that has set a bold target to reach 250 million women across Nigeria. There is also the Happy Women app, a digital platform introduced to bypass middlemen and connect women directly to microfinance and grants. Also, giving access to direct national and international markets for their products and services. The Renewed Hope initiative of Senator Oluremi Tinubu, the wife of our dear President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, acts as the social arm of the Renewed Hope agenda and focuses on the total woman. From different women programs, like the Women Agricultural Support Program, that gave opportunities for women to access fertilizers, improve seedlings, and has been able to boost food security in the nation. And is also putting smiles in the faces of our women who are beneficiaries of this agri support program by Senator Bola.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you very much. At this point in time, Your Excellencies, we want to very quickly appreciate all of you that have come up here to speak. But we want to also announce that the governors of the various states have been here for a while. The governor of Jigawa State, Umar Namadi Mohammed, is here. We'd like to welcome you. Mikey Yeleman, Honorable Member, House of Reps, we welcome you. We also want to appreciate the governor of Benue State, Reverend Dr. Hyacinth Halia. We appreciate you. And we're looking at the state box to see who is actually just coming in so we can recognize and appreciate the presence of these distinguished guests.
Before
who have just made his way to the state box.
Permit me to quickly recognize the presence of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Plateau State, Barrister Caleb Mutfwang, and delegate from Plateau State. We welcome you warmly. Right Honorable Doris Ubo, former member House of Rep, Director Rev Rural Electrification Agency. You are also warmly welcome. Permit me, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, to also recognize the presence of the former Minister of State for FCT, Dr. Ramatu Tijani Aliyu, CON, Professor Isa Ali Ibrahim Pantami, CON, former Minister of Communications and Digital Economy. You are warmly welcome all.
I recognize your presence, Your Excellency, the Deputy President of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Your Excellency, distinguished Senator Barau Jibrin, CFR, Deputy President of the Senate. You're welcome, sir. We also recognize the presence of Honorable Ishaya Lau, all members of the House of Representatives from Borno. We want to welcome you. Thank you so much for joining us. As we move on with more recognitions, Honorable Minister of Information and National Orientation, Haji Mohammed Idris Malagi, FNIPR, we welcome you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the presence of the working governor of Edo State, seated right here today. No other person than the most handsome Senator Monday Okpebolo. Oba Tokpe, he said.
Thank you very much. I recognize your presence. The Executive Governor of Borno State, Your Excellency Professor Umara Babagana Zulum, would like to welcome you, sir.
And also we have the presence of the Deputy Senate Leader, Senator Lola Ashiru, right here seated today. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's about time for us to take you to the next level when it comes to entertainment and vibes. Let's feel the atmosphere with one of the legendary songs, Sav Victor Wifo. We have here a wonderful son of his. Is called by name and representing the meaning of Edo is shining, because Edo is known for art and tourism, culture to be
hold
precise.
On. Permit us, please, quickly. Hold on. Sorry. Permit us very quickly. Please, drumming can stop.
Hold on.
Entertainment can wait. But let us announce the arrival to these grandiose, exquisite arena of a number 2 citizen of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We'd like to welcome you. We'd like to appreciate your presence. And we'd like to appreciate your leadership as well. Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON. Your Excellency, you're welcome, sir. And I think our governors can do us a favor, and the honorable ministers can do us a favor by telling their contingents from the various states and delegates from the various states that drummings can stop so that we can focus on why we are here. Why we are here is the National Convention of the All Progressives Congress, and it is to elect our new national officers. Hence, this exquisite ambience that you see here today. And that speaks volume. Ladies and gentlemen, before we dovetail into that, we'd like to welcome the gentleman officer governor of Rivers State, the Right Honorable Similai Fubara, the governor of Rivers State. Your Excellency, you're welcome, sir.
And now,
permit me to quickly recognize the presence of the former Chief of Army Staff, General T.Y. Burthei, and the former Minister of Defense, Chief of Defense Staff, and now Minister of Defense, General C.G. Musa. It's also in the house. Please a round of applause for him.
For 15 minutes plus, I'm going to take a little bit of your time while we entertain. Okay, each act should give me 3 minutes or thereabouts. But let me introduce my brother, my friend. The meaning of Edo is shining. Now you can feel it from the vibes. Join me as I welcome Peter Uwaifo, the legendary. Thank you.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. Engineer, please. Right. Engineer, please let the sound be in the whole front of house. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Obaga Tokbe! Sir. Obaga Tokbe! Yeah, I want to appreciate my governor, Senator Mode Ukbewolo. My father, thank you so much. God bless you. This is an explosion of sound coming to you live from a musical workshop. A revolution of our cultural heritage. A casa, Mutaba, Akwete, and the Titivities. How you gonna be?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That was a wonderful one from Peter Uwaifo. Thank you. You can see why Peter was performing the governor of Edo State was doing those swagalicious moves. Thank you for coming. God bless you. We have engineer Farouk Ahmed right here. Damaju is right here. Is the MD CEO, Nama. Thank you for coming and God bless you. And we have the presence of the State Secretary of Edo State, Chief Lawrence Oka. Thank you for coming, sir. And the Honorable Samuel Obu. Thank you. Right about now, ladies and gentlemen,
Executive Governor of Katsina State, Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome Diko Umar Rada, PhD. We specially welcome you, Executive Governor of Katsina State.
okay, I want to welcome you. I want to welcome you to feel the vibes again from Edo State, my friend, my brother, a great entertainer. Now you can still reason with me when I told you that music is all about art and culture. Let's welcome the one and only Franchise and the band.
If you see, I see what you tell them, say, oh, 2027, you don't get the problem. If you see, I see what you tell them, say, oh, 2027, you don't get the problem. Ice! Oh, yeah, miracle worker, miracle worker. You have made us see what you president today. You have made us Mebolo, governor today. Miracle worker, miracle worker, miracle worker. You have made us see what you president today. You have made us Mebolo, governor today. Yahweh, Yahweh, Yahweh. Your name is Yahweh. You are the miracle working God. Your name is Yahweh. Yahweh, 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 Yahweh. Your name is Yahweh. You are the miracle working God. Your name is Yahweh. As a miracle worker, miracle worker. You have made us see what you president today. You have made the people governor today. Oh, miracle worker, miracle worker. You have made us see what you president today. You have made the people governor today. Yahweh, Yahweh. Your name is Yahweh. You are the miracle working God. Your name is Yahweh. Yahweh, 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 Yahweh. Your name is Yahweh. Yahweh. You are the miracle working God. Your name is Yahweh. There is something that makes me come into your presence. There is something that makes me come into your presence. My God. What shall we say today? Everybody today. Oh, I will lift up my voice in praise. What shall we say today? Oh, I will lift up my voice in praise. For I know, you are always there for me. Almighty God, Almighty God. You are my all and all. No matter what is, when success comes away, I see what you buy, what you Apc power here. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alayomini, 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 Alayomini,
Let me just quickly recognize and welcome to this event the Executive Governor of Bayelsa State, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Senator Doyediri. We especially welcome you. I'd like to also welcome and recognize His Excellency Executive Governor of Delta State, Right Honorable Elder Sheriff Oboriwori. We especially welcome you.
Thank you. Please, entertainment and all that should stop forthwith. Please kill entertainment at this point. Entertainment suspended. Suspend entertainment for now.
Executive Governor of Kano State, we especially welcome you, Alhaji Abba Yusuf. You're welcome, sir.
The Governor of Zamfara State, Alhaji Lawal Dauda, would like to welcome you and your deputy. Governor Doyediri of Bayelsa and your deputy, we welcome you. Please, can we stop entertainment at this point from your end? Fade out entertainment as we announce the arrival, and we want everyone to please rise to welcome
President.
We have the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and indeed the leader of the All Progressives Congress, make his way into the arena. Can we all stand as we take the first stanza of the national anthem? Nigeria, we hail thee. Band, please. Okay, let's do it together. Nigeria, we hail thee, our own native
land, though tribe and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. Nigeria's all are proud to serve our sovereign motherland. We may be seated. Thank you very much. Please be seated.
We may be seated.
Atika, we're taking the protocol from here.
Thank you, Andy Gabriel. That'll be all for now. Your Excellency, President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, Your Excellency, the wife of the President and First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, distinguished Senator Oluremi Tinubu, TON, Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, distinguished Senator Kashim Shettima, GCON, Your Excellency, the wife of the Vice President, Her Excellency Hajia Nana Shettima, Your Excellency, the President of the 10th Senate, distinguished Senator Godswill Abbott Akpabio, Your Excellency, the Speaker of the Federal House of Representatives, Right Honorable Tajuddin Abbas, PhD. We have the National Chairman of the All Progressives Congress, Professor Nantawe Goshwe Yelwada. We have all the leadership of our party, members of the National Working Committee, led by the National Secretary of our Progressive Congress. We have today, Your Excellencies, the former and present Senate Presidents and former and present Secretaries to the Government of the Federation, and now to the MVPs, the chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum, distinguished Senator Hope Uzodinma, and the chairman of Nigerian Governors Forum, Alhaji Abdurazak Abdurrahman, and all other progressive governors here present, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we have members of the Federal Executive Council led by the Attorney General of the Federation. We also have Your Excellencies here present with us, members of Diplomatic Corps, observers from INEC, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. I'm Princess Atika Ajana. I am the Assistant Secretary venue for this 2026 National Convention. I won't be hosting the event alone. I am here with Barrister Ismail Ahmad. He is the Assistant Secretary for events, ceremonies, and programs for this National Convention, alongside with Shay Law. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for my co-MC.
Your Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, welcome to the 8th National Convention of the APC. The first convention was in August 2014 when we ushered in the new executives of the party as a newly formed political party. Second convention was in Lagos in the same year of 2014, where we nominated our first presidential candidate, late President Muhammadu Buhari. The third convention was a mini convention in Abuja in 2016. The fourth convention was a 2018 convention that produced Comrade Adams Oshomale as the national chairman. The fifth convention was the convention of 2019, that gave Muhammadu Buhari the second nomination ticket for the APC. The sixth convention was the convention of 2022 that produced Senator Abdullah Adamu as the national chairman. The seventh convention was the convention of 2022 that produced Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu to be the candidate of the party for the 2023 election. And this is the 8th convention, Mr. President, and the first convention of the Renewed Hope Agenda. It is my pleasure to invite two distinguished gentlemen, members of the party, Dayo Israel, the National Youth Leader, to come and give us a Christian prayer, and distinguished Senator Ahmed Lawan, the former President of the Senate, to come and give us the Islamic prayer. Please, we are waiting for you.
While we're waiting for the Islamic prayer, we have backstage some of Nigeria's finest entertainers. We have backstage the very mighty one, Donka Mighty, backstage. We also have backstage Konga. We have backstage also the energetic Tani, the entertainer, Makanaki. Thank you.
We give you all the glory. We give you honor. We give you all the glory. We give you honor. Praise God. Hallelujah. Praise